The parents lock their daughter in a machine less than 10 square meters in size to protect her. Even when they deliver supplies to her every day, they keep their distance and have no contact with her. Since their daughter has suffered from respiratory exhaustion since childhood, she can only breathe air filtered by the purification chamber. She thought she would remain in this large coffin for the rest of her life, but then the unexpected happened. That day, the capsule lit up for no apparent reason. Even more frightening, they saw a yellow stream of air entering from the street through the glass. The air was coming from the city, from the sewer pipes, and whoever inhaled it fell to the ground. Her father, who was out on the street, was terrified, but before he could take 2 steps, he saw an even bigger stream of air coming toward him. In a moment of distraction, it was already in front of him. The street was in chaos, and the man ran desperately towards his home. When he arrived, he pulled his wife away from the window, and in the next moment, the poisonous gas fogged the windows and seeped through the cracks. Fortunately, the daughter was protected by a capsule, so he put it in power-saving mode and hurriedly took his wife out of the house. As the poisonous gas rapidly climbed the stairs, they could only run to the higher floors. Finally, the couple reached the top floor, where a kind elderly couple let them in without hesitation. The mother grabbed her walkie-talkie and asked her daughter how she was doing, relieved to hear that she was safe. Then, some people went to the balcony to look at the dire scene below. They couldn't speak, but that wasn't the worst part. Next, the men climbed to the rooftop and looked out over the entire city, covered in the poisonous mist that seemed almost paradisiacal. But within it lay hidden danger. Moreover, the poison had caused a blackout in the city, and while the girl in the capsule was unharmed, the emergency battery wouldn't last the entire night. So the man held his breath and went down to change the battery. He reached the hallway and saw a cloud of smoke. The gas was colorless and odorless, yet deadly, and it would take more than 10 minutes to change the batteries. He knew he couldn't hold his breath for that long. At that moment, he quickly remembered an old man downstairs who always kept an oxygen tank at home. For his daughter's safety, he decided to descend using the water pipe. As he was about to enter the poisonous fog, the man took a big breath. He held his breath and soon reached the desired floor. After breaking the window, he managed to enter the old man's apartment and saw a man lying on the floor. He got closer and saw that it was his neighbor. But the man was already gone. There was no time for sorrow.